great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Chanticleers will kick off first, and here we go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulls offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Looking for a crease. It's Shelton. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna let it fly. Makes a deep grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wilson open on the right side. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had in their last win. More than 200 yards and 4 trips to the end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gardner.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Caught, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. Maybe some room here. The 40. The 30. At the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. To the air, it's right. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. He'll keep it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Coastal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's right. Under fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Running inside. It's Birch. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Shelton. Got enough for the 1st. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Run in the red zone, it's Shelton. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The option, he'll keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's right. Unloads it left. Touchdown Bulls. Gets it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Here comes the Heat. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Maybe a crease. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Chanticleers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch and he's free. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's right. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown Bulls! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will tie the game.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
And the shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barber. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going long. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gardner. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Finds his man. It's English. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gardner. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 18 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Blue Devils engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Conway. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got him in a room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
31, Buffalo, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a...
There he goes. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Courtney.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space.
Could be an alley. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, shot to clear. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score...
Makes the grab in their space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Pressure coming. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Snags it on the right. Touchdown, Buffalo. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Barber. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Shakes a man and he might take off. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Keeps it on first down. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The shot that clears had this offense rolling. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Finding some room. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The shot that clears come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Touchdown, Coastal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Shelton. Makes it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Shelton. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Wilson's got it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Back to pass, it's right. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Birch. There's some room. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Buffalo! A great catch and run for 6. The Bulls deliver an answer.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I think in this situation...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Smashes ahead. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There's a little room there. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up, and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space.